Alright. Stream ended for some reason. That's lovely, isn't it? Limited resources. It's not what you're used to, living in a palace, but this is all the coin I could scrape up. Anton and I operated on a tight budget, and guess what? Now you do too. If it's not beneath you, pick up whatever valuables you find along your way. We'll need ammo and resources to take down the people behind the coup. Hidden all over the city, there are underground black market shops. Look first and load the victim in 2 hands, which means there's a shop nearby. Follow the signs, they'll guide you. Buying from the black market is against the law, but can make the difference against the Duke's military. Sokolov is working on this crossbow as a gift for you. If you need to modify it, those shops can help with that. Alright. Crossbow bolts. Maintenance list. Repair the things like I busted up in Anton's room when he was taken. It's been weeks now. No, scratch that. Not until I bring him back home. As a show of faith that he will be coming back. Unblock the storage door. It looks like something fell on the other side, and I really need to sell the stuff locked up in there to make some coin. Pay the Vortex and look the other way fees, those Grand Guard bastards, before they wonder who my passenger is this time. I'll do it when I get the money.
Must be cursed. Daft old man, this is some shit. Back to that city. What would we have done in the old days? All sharp metal and shadows, we'd say.
You're up. When you're ready to talk, I'll tell you what I know.
All right. You've explained part of it. But what were you and Sokolov doing here?
The old man loved Karnaka, but he'd caught wind of a conspiracy tied to the Crown Killer. He wanted to warn Corvo.
There were reports about tensions rising, corruption, street violence. I didn't give it much mind. Usually the local authorities resolve that sort of thing.
The new Duke has let things slide. But Sokolov concluded he might be the head of the conspiracy. He came in looking shocked, and if you've heard his after-dinner stories, you know that's unusual. We were going to set out for Dunwall, but something happened.
The Crown Killer.
Yes, the hatch ripped open and Sokolov screamed. All I caught was a glimpse of someone carrying him across the deck. I followed as long as I could, toward Addermeyer Institute. It's run by the alchemist Hypatia. Maybe the Duke is using a patient of hers. The Crown Killer.
Addermeyer. All right. I'll get inside. The Crown Killer has to be eliminated, and if the alchemist will cooperate, maybe I can learn something about what happened to Sokolov. Wish me luck.
If you need my luck, Sokolov's as good as dead. When you get done at the Institute, disable the watchtower. Once it's down, I'll bring the boat around. We'll take the skiff to the shore when you're ready.
Mortimer Ramsey. The Duke couldn't have pulled off the coup without someone inside the City Watch. I don't know Duke Luca Abel, but Corvo served under Luca's father, and said Theodanis was a good man. Delilah. My aunt, if that's really true. She has a twisted way of looking at the world. This Dr. Hypatia, she seems to represent the good that's possible within the Empire.
Alright.
So, the Crown Killer was a tool of the Duke's coup. The murders had a calculated effect. Sokolov seems so much older now. It looks like the overland route to the Addermeyer Institute goes through the carriage station. Why is this here? It's Delilah.
Yeah, I know you're bitter, but like, come on, chill, dude.
Always tinkering, painting, or living life with gusto. That's Sokolov.
I've wondered whether I have another bug in me. The blood fly epidemic, coupled with basic information on life cycle and behavior, might make an excellent project for this old natural philosopher. Blood flies are exotic insects. Unlike anything else found in Circonos, I suspect they originated on the pendency of the continent. In groups of 3 or fewer, they are harmless. Individuals won't attack, leading me to speculate that each emits a scent that has a collective effect on larger numbers of blood flies. Blood flies are attracted to rapid movement and sound. Their nests can be broken apart, scattering the swarm. And in particular, the nests are quite susceptible to fire. The insects require fresh corpses to lay their eggs, which hatch in breathtaking fashion after a very short time. More corpses in a Circonan city, say during a crisis or plague, mean more blood flies. Interestingly, in the last part of a blood fly's life cycle, they calm a great deal. Leaving the swarm, they molt, causing the wings to drop off. Afterwards, each bloodfly lives a solitary existence. Very odd. Bloodflies are largely restricted to the south, preferring warmer climates, like certain aging naturals. Flossers.
I say, your Imperial Majesty.
I'll always miss my lessons with Anton Sokolov. He made so many clever devices during my mother's time.
Across the Empire, committed by this so-called Crown Killer. When I left Crystal years ago, I swore I'd never again take part in any further political matters. I've done my share of bad things, and some good, before and after the Rat Plague. But here in Karnaca, I've uncovered a terrible conspiracy against you. Here, at the bottom of the Empire, the cobblestones smell of death and corruption. I'm staying with an associate, Megan Foster, aboard her vessel, the Dreadful Whale. We'll leave for Dunwall in the morning, as soon as the tides are willing. I keep thinking, Corvo would protect you with his life, but please do not trust anyone.
There you are, old man. I was asked to pay you a visit.
Wait, what's wrong with you? Megan!
Off we go, Sokolov, to somewhere more private.
The fuck? Bruh. Casually eating all your food because I'm a fucking badass. Lightly set it down. Anton, your idea of improving the head gasket sealing with the guano coating is the worst you ever have. I'll make you sleep in the engine room if you don't fix your mess by tomorrow. Megan, if all inventors were as delicate and short-tempered as you are, you and I would still be paddling around and carved out logs. Megan and I made some mulberry cake. It's my own recipe, approved by Tivian Spaces. I left it in the galley. Anton, where are you, you old fool? I hope nobody heard you. I'll find you, I swear. I miss you. Sorry, I'm like trying to not miss anything. Which is just, oh, so fun.
Ready for me to drop you at the docks?
Let's go see the streets where my father grew up.
Off we go then.
It won't do to be recognized.
Gets recognized. Unless you act aggressively, civilians will call for guards when they see you out in the streets, even if your weapons are drawn. See if you game often. Windmills. In Karnaka, circuitous systems are wind-powered. Follow the power lines to the windmill and shut it down using the lever. Black market. Hidden across the cities of the Empire, black market shops sell useful, illegal merchandise. Electrified systems. The wall of light and arc pylon will not harm me. Those recently attuned to them, such as on-duty Grand Guard personnel. Blood flies when predators laying eggs in a corpse over attacking a living person. Use this to your advantage to distract swarms. Workers. Yeah. If workers see someone attacked in the street, they will help them fight back. Blueprints. Weapons and gear can be upgraded at black market shops using blueprints found across the city. Spending coin. At any of the black market shops scattered across Karnaka, you can spend money to buy or upgrade weapons and gear. Military officers are highly trained swordsmen and sharpshooters. Engage with caution. The journal. Check the journal to review your current objectives and tasks, and to review the notes and clues you've collected. Threatening. Civilians will call for guards if they feel threatened or witness aggressive behavior. Carriage station. Kanaka's carriage lines connect the districts, granting passage to aristocrats and friends of Luca Abel. The Grand Guard. The Duke's soldiers have checkpoints throughout Karnaka and will attack strangers on sight. That's fucked. Overseer masks. The metallic masks worn by the overseers protect their heads against frontal ranged attacks. Fuck you. Rethinking things. There are multiple solutions to almost all obstacles or problems. If a situation is too difficult, approach it from a different angle. Howling bolts. The Howler gang uses customized crossbow bolts to stun and intimidate enemies. Non-lethal takedown. To avoid killing, choke an enemy unconscious or knock them out by dropping from above. Powers and sneaking. For stealth, use Blink, Corvo, or Far Reach Emily to move from one cover position to another. Bone charms and ruins. Ruins and bone charms emit a faint singing sound. Reptiles. Possessing rats, fish, and blood flies will sometimes reveal alternative pathways. Trespassing. Inside private apartments and businesses, civilians will ask you to leave, then call for guards. Rewiring. Using rewire tools, you can turn a wall of light, or arc pylon, or even clockwork soldiers to your advantage. Civilians and stealth. Bystanders won't call for help outdoors unless you start a fight. If you're retreating, they will flee and alert the guards. Jury-rigged traps. Disarm tripwire traps and loot the ammunition found inside the launcher. Alright. Half that shit I already know. But the other half is nice to know as well.
I'd take you to Adamire by boat, but security's too tight. The Grand Guard have a watchtower there. Go inland and use the carriage station. Before his death, the old Duke of Serkono spent decades building up Karnaka. After Duke Luca Abel took over, he started draining the wealth out of the city as fast as he could. Orgies and week-long feasts.
Having more fun here than we were in Dunwall, it seems.
Watch yourself on the way to Adamire. The Duke's given the Grand Guard a run of the city. Strangers get attacked on sight.
I'll keep my head down.
This is a good spot. Reach Adamire, take out the Crown Killer, and find out where Sokolov was taken. The alchemist, Hypatia, she'll help if she can. Sokolov likes her.
I'll see you later at Addermeyer. Just wait to bring up the boat until after I've disabled the watchtower.
Welcome to Karnaca, stranger. Are you coming tonight?
You bet. What ship is that out there? You know the skipper?
A dreadful whale. No, it's not on the registry. Maybe one of the recent importers from Morgan.
Let's give it a day or two. If she's still there, I can ask a friend who's with the Grand Guard to take a squad on board and conduct a search. Give the crew time to load up whatever contraband they're no doubt waiting on.
Give us a piece of the
Your base is covered.
Yeah.
The Grand Guard won't like that.
Another ship discount.
Yeah.
Then we all split the
Just don't forget about me.
Damn it.
Dockyard. World Light. Overseer offices. Addermeyer Station.
Outside us, crooked cock. You up for a beer later?
Wouldn't miss that.
Hello there. I'll get the cigars tomorrow. Want to buy one?
You know that was supposed to go to us. What are we supposed to do now? We're out of money.
Give him a chance to tell his side of it.
It wasn't his fault, Maya. I'm sorry, every now and then one of those Grand Guard bastards pulls a stunt like that. It's getting worse. But I might be able to help you out.
We're listening.
There's a stack of goods that no one's claimed in one of the holding warehouses. I happen to know that no one's gonna claim it ever, because it was dropped from a boat, loading up for Freightport.
That's
good stuff.
Addermeyer in the distance.
Spices and dried fish. Maybe worth more than what you lost.
That's a good deal, Maya.
Oh, thank you, Ramus.
All right. Still not fair. But we appreciate what you're offering. If it's like you say, and we can find buyers, then it'll get us through the next month.
Good, good. Look, I wish I could have stopped them. Just meet me here again tomorrow, okay? Same time.
Be here.
Fellow Sir Conan, in the Duke's absence, I have the following announcement. New restrictions are now
Go to sleep without wondering if I wake up.
actions conducted in the name of the former Empress, Emily Caldwin, and carried out by the former Royal Protector, Corvo Ortano. The Grand Sir Conan Guard will be stopping and questioning all foreigners and new workers on the streets of Karnaca. Compliance is mandatory.
We're printing new posters soon. That usually brings in a few more workers each week. If only I had a boat of my own. That's the life.
Don't pick any fights you can't finish. I told her it was all tough, but they don't want to listen. Next time I'll just keep my mouth shut.
Hard times under the Duke and his Grand Guard. A man has to be ready for anything.
Fellow Sir Conan, let us rejoice at the crowning of our new Empress.
Friendless and hunted like a beast. Yet still you act with honor.
Just remember to move slowly, and don't get too close to the nests.
We don't even know if the people inside had any money. We just know they're dead, and the place is infested with blood flies.
Carl, going through there puts us on the other side of the wall of light.
If you want out of the city as bad as I do, this is our chance.
No. More likely we all get stung to death. Then we end up hatching more blood flies for the next group of idiots who try to get inside.
Damn it, Carl.
All right. Don't turn on each other. We'll find another way to make the coin. And another way to get past the wall of light.
The edge.
Come here. I have something that might interest you. My name's Mindy Blanchard, and you look like someone who goes into places where you don't belong. Want to help me with something? You scratch my ass, I'll scratch yours.
I need to get to Addermeyer Institute. Can you help me with that?
Yeah, I know how to do that. You go get a body for me, and I'll help you with your problem. Don't worry, he's already dead.
A body? That's odd. From where?
The overseers are holding him at their outpost. They think he was a kind of a witch. I want the body for reasons of my own. Sneak in and take it, then meet me in the old basement below the dentist office near there.
I'll think about it.
Legit.
An underground market. Illegal trade means weapons and ammunition.
Welcome. Your face is no concern of mine. Enjoy the air here. I, for one, ain't selling fermented. This is what I have for upgrading your equipment.
All this crap. Alright. Here.
Glad we could do business. I'll take that deal. Let's see. I have some upgrade plans for your gear. Ah, you want blueprints for better weaponry? regret it. Come back soon. I mean, if I'm still here.
Why do so many have so little? It was never meant to be this way.
It's infested, all right. Move slowly, stay away from the nests, and try to avoid getting filled with bloodfly venom and eggs.
Ooh.
looking for me. It might pay to be discreet.
The outpost and the fire station.
When others might choose to draw blood, you find another way. This, I think, is my highest praise.
Someone's asking for trouble.
Oh boy. Fuck.
The execution route.
They all died. Yeah, there was some old man screamed and blubbered like one of them was the last woman in the Isles. Tried to throw her a bouquet of wild mimosas. They had to drag him away.
I'm interested in the cleanup detail. Anyone been assigned yet to cart off the bodies? Sometimes they're still wearing watches and rockets.
Yeah. It never occurred to me. When the lieutenant comes back, I'll ask if she needs a couple of volunteers.
Good man. That way we can get them someplace private. Maybe even look for silver fillings. That takes time. Trust me.
Somebody seen
Move
something.
along. We're conducting a search for heretical artifacts.
Can't take much more of this.
What? Here? Listen, I only need
This area is restricted on the authority of the Abbey. No one is allowed inside.
It's just where I'm
The Rouge Village she makes promises to the wounded soldiers. That's the death they find in her chamber.
You want advice? don't drink from the canal.
Is someone there? I know it. Agent.
I'll be right back. Oh wait, never mind. Hi. Hi, boy. Oh, I know you just miss me so much. Oh, my back. Huh? You bitch.
Move along. We're conducting a search for heretical artifacts.
What? Here? Listen, I only need...
This area is restricted on the authority of the Abbey. No one is allowed inside.
I don't remember what you're talking about, so...
Remember that the profane seeks to hide itself.
Don't fucking laugh at me, you bitch. Asshole. See?
Devouring everything wherever they go.
Huh? Wow. Huh? I mean, I don't exactly hide the fact that I'm suicidal, but I don't broadcast it. Does that make sense? You know what I mean? I don't know what the big deal is. What? I wanna die, but I'm not gonna fucking do it. There's no real reasoning beyond fuck life. So, I don't know what you want. A tragic backstory, a shitty family household, or, well. Because you actually have legitimate reasons to not be happy. I don't. I'm just not happy with life. That's it. You know what's depression? You know depression, it's something that doesn't always have rhyme or reason. It's... Exactly. So, I can't exactly... Okay, cool. I don't really care. I don't need help. Why? What do you want? I'm not fucking gonna do it. Not anytime soon. Never anytime soon, in fact. Well, I don't know what's gonna happen in the fucking future. I don't fucking know. If I lose all my family members, my fucking dog, all this shit, I'm not. Yeah, exactly. So, I'm not gonna fucking die. I'm gonna want to, but I can't. Because I have fucking family to concern myself over. Well, then I'll fucking die when that shit changes. I can't be asked to not die. That's not the way things work. Half the time it's fucking memes. I don't know what you're talking about, but... when it's a pointless reason to worry about them. Okay. All the time. It's called Leftover Mega Depression episode. That is no longer as strong, but... I already told you, I'm not gonna fucking die. I'm not gonna fucking try to die anytime soon. It's not gonna happen. It's the way of life. I don't know how else I'm supposed to reassure you that I'm fucking relatively fine. Fucking! Are you just fucking